Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dewi and from Universitas Islam of Majapahit. I'm from English Education, the third semester. In this review about extensive reading about Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, the first, my overview about character. In this character, there are Jim Hawkins. Jim Hawkins is in this novel the fictionally protagonist and main narrator of this novel. And then father and mother Jim Hawkins. In this novel, the owner of Admiral Bamboo Inns, and there are Billy Bones. Billy Bones, a pirate carrying a black suitcase guarded like a treasure trove. And then Black Dog in this novel, formerly a member of the Flint Pirates crew, later one of few friends. He wore a long black coat who visited Admiral Bamboo to meet Billy Bones. And then 7 or 8 men. And this novel of all periods who won Billy Bones' treasure map. And then Mr. Trelawney and Dr. Livesey, a judge and a doctor, friend of Jim Hawkins, who joined in the treasure hunt. And then Long John Silver, a cook. In this novel, a cook on his way to Treasure Island. Silver is the secret culprit of the pirates band, but always kind to Jim and really loves Jim. And then Captain Smollett in this novel, captain of the voyage to Treasure Island. And then Ben Gunn, the former sailor who helped Jim locate his homemade ship and kill 2 rebels. And then Sick Pirates, rebel who want to kill all the crew on the ship. And then Joyce in this novel, one of Squire Trelawney's servants who accompanied the bodyguards to the island. And then Redwood and Hunter. In this novel, Mr. Trelawney Mans. And then my overview about synopsis of this novel. One of the novel that tells about the adventure of pirates who are looking for treasure with all the trade that are taught, such a rebellion, murder, and sacrifice to reach or get a treasure by using a map as direction and a ship as their transportation. And about the setting of time and place. In this novel, the setting is the countryside of Admiral Bamboo Inn, Bristol, England. Mr. Trelawney house until heading for Hispaniola on a ship bound for Hispaniola, and then a port in Spanish America with uncertainty. About the plot. The first, the situation in the Admiral Bamboo countryside. An elderly sailor named Billy Bones come to stay at the rural Admiral Bamboo on the Bristol Channel in England. He told the innkeeper's son, Jim Hawkins, to keep looking for a one-legged sailor. A former shipmate, Black Dog, confront Bones and get into a violent fight with him. After the Black Dog escaped, a blind beggar named Pew visit to give Bones a black dot as a call to share to the map that leads to the treasure. Sadly, Shortly straight after, Bond suffered a stroke and died. Pew and his gang attacked the inn, but Jim and his mother saved themselves while retrieving some money and a mysterious pockets from the Bond's suitcase. And then the second in Mr. Trelawney house until sailing toward Hispaniola. Jim showed the map to the local doctor Livesey and bodyguard John Trelawney, and they decided to go on an expedition to the island with Jim as a cabin boy. They sailed on the Trelawney schooner Hispaniola under Captain Smoke until sailing toward Hispaniola. And then on a ship bound for Hispaniola. The situation arriving off the coast of the island, Jim joined the beach party and started exploring the island. He meets a shipwrecked pirate named Benka, who is also a former member of the fleet crew. The situation escalated after the rebels armed themselves, and small men took refuge in the abandoned fortress. During the raid on the bastion, Jim finds his way there and rejoins the crew. Jim returned absurd and returned to the bastion. Silver and the other live live with a map. Taking Jim hostage, they find a skeletal treasure-oriented arm, which made a party of fear. Finally, they found the treasure through empty. The pirates almost attack Silver and Jim, but Johnfrey is fired by the ship order along with guns from the ambush. And then at their first port in Spanish America, the situation where they were to record more crew, and Silver stole a bag of money and fled. The rest sailed back to Bristol and shared the treasure. And then about period of the time, the author seemed to have purposely left the exact date of the novel unclear. And then my review about Strength and Weakness. Strength and Weakness. This novel tells a teen's adventure story and might be quite challenging from the beginning to the end of the story. The storyline is quite interesting when I read to imagination how it happened. And about weakness in my opinion, because in this novel tells a story about pirates, many scenes of fighting and murder are not exemplary. And then about moral and value. In my opinion, Treasure Island in this novel has proven a lot of one of the strengths of a good and patient person who will always win and will always be the best. In this novel also proves that evil or bad deeds will also get reward or bad karma as well. And about comment in my comment about this novel, Treasure Island is one of the fictionally novel that in my opinion combines a lot of fast storyline with strong character, resulting a story that is not entertaining but also manage to provide an overview of crime and other values. And what I believe from this novel is that karma must apply. Uh, if we do if we do good, there will be good people who will help us, and if we will this definition get bad reward too. So keep doing good people ya guys. Okay, I think enough about my overview. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.